We know LeBron will be staying put in Cleveland for this season. That's as far as we can extend the period there. Our Chris Haynes reporting LeBron will not waive his no-trade clause at any point, no matter what turmoil the Cavs face. There's only 3 players in the league with a no-trade, Melo, Dirk, and LeBron. The timing of this, Ramona, of course, nobody thought LeBron was waiving his no-trade clause, but it was important to his camp to get that out there. Why?
Well, because you have those discussions. Well, would LeBron leave early? Could Cleveland choose the younger guy over the older guy who might be leaving anyway? Like, just stop the conversation. He's not going to waive the no-trade clause. And this is why LeBron James is so good at setting up his situation to maintain maximum leverage. He always does that. He has traded long-term security for maximum leverage every single year since he's been in Cleveland, and this is why. He has so much control over that franchise and his career, and you get that out there to stop the conversation before it ever starts.
And you mentioned the word control. He's always wanted to be in control of his career. He's not going to give that up and waive his no-trade clause to go someplace else. And I also think the Cavaliers, you know, if you're going to trade Kyrie Irving, which could happen, could they be thinking, you know what, let's just break the whole thing down right now? I don't think that's the way to look at it, because you have LeBron, you're going to go to the finals, you give yourselves a chance to win. And here's the thing, if he leaves next summer, you had him for 4 prime years. And guess what? You're probably going to go to 4 finals. That's pretty good. Most teams never even get to sniff the finals. He's constantly taking you there.
Look, every time that he has left, okay, so there's been twice now. So he left Cleveland once, and then he left Miami once. In Cleveland, we felt this countdown coming the first time around. You felt that coming that whole year. In Miami, he left before you even started really thinking about it.
It was more abrupt because they'd won a title. I mean, they'd been to the finals before and all that.
This time feels like the first time he left Cleveland, where you feel the countdown coming. How can they keep him? One of the things I thought was interesting in the story, that the triple byline story that was like New York Times Maggie Haberman style.
I'm not on that.
I know. What were you doing? And then there was like 3 other contributors at the bottom. But one of the things I thought was like amazing was how close they were to pulling off a deal for Paul George. And if they would have pulled that deal off, I think LeBron and Paul George were going to extend. I mean, so this is, even though we all think that LeBron is leaving and we all have this sense that you read the tea leaves and it looks, he could just decide, you know what? I like the trade they made. I'll just do another 1-and-1.
What's so interesting, though, about that, and it's such a good point, because here's the thing. Oklahoma City is making a huge bet.
That's right.
Give us Paul George for a year. We can talk him into staying. You know what? The Cleveland Cavaliers have a year with LeBron James. Go talk him into staying. Put together a team that can compete with the Warriors in the finals, and he will want to stay.
And that's the thing, though.
That's it.
You're competing. You only have to compete against the Warriors once, as opposed to being in the Western Conference. You have to beat them just to get to a final. It's almost like LeBron in the East. He's getting to a finals.